foremost reverting back to the original format of Ask 7 Questions with the Night. And we're starting off with this because, people, I want to curb the viewer specials. No, we want to cut them down. First question comes in from Sean Retro. Do you believe in Silicon Heaven? It's an interesting question. I believe in the possibility that for artificial intelligence there is a place where it goes to, because even it was kind of hinted at in the Batman the Animated Series episode when he met his robotic doppelganger, that even though it was a man-made machine, it had a soul, a silicon soul. So I'd say it's possible. I don't really want to say yes or no, because I don't know. It's like in the possibility of the Loch Ness Monster. I believe in the possibility, but not necessarily whether it is or isn't, if that makes any sense to you. Also from Sean, weapon of choice in a zombie apocalypse. Again with a zombie apocalypse. I'd like to have thought that this particular franchise was going the way of vampires again, but well, a zombie is useless without its head, so either a pickaxe or a chainsaw. And now I'm getting Eminem flashbacks in some of the songs where you hear him go "Ving, ving, ving." By the way, I prefer classic Eminem. I've heard some of his new stuff. It's okay, but it's not my thing. I'm not saying it's terrible. It's just not my thing. Question 3 from Sean. What would you do if you owned your own mecha? Good question. Probably help out construction companies, what have you. I wouldn't go on a mad, plan to take over the world, please. That's been and done. It's like, no, end of the world, the old take over the world, please. None of that. I don't know. I'd probably just help people. I know it sounds kind of boring, but I leave the insane mad villainy up to people like Owlman or Tarrison. How you doing, by the way, guys? Just kidding. And we have one from the Firebird. Would you rather be face to face with either Venom, Garth Knight, or Rexy? Let's see. Venom is an intelligent life form that can bond with you, so no thanks. Garth Knight is possibly equally intelligent. I think I'd rather be face to face with Rexy because all I have to do is stay as still as a statue, and like John Cena, she can't see me. So probably Rexy. Question 5. What was your favourite episode art from Spider-Man the Animated Series, or the least, or at least the most memorable to you? Easy question to answer. The Venom Saga. That was so well executed, from writing, voice acting, and even just like the animation of where, the symbiote would engulf him and just, appear when it needed to, just by the mere thought. And just how, other supporting characters are getting around Parker just to say, hey man, you need to lay off a little bit, you're going a little bit too far. And I think the animated series did a far better job than Spider-Man 3 did. And yes, I'm narking on Spider-Man 3 because, like my fellow SKL host Win, F that movie, like Jurassic Park 3 and Iron Man 3, they can all go into abomination. Spider-Man 3 handled the darker aspects of Parker, bringing out his dark side. Not to say that Spider-Man would ever join the Sith, although that would be an interesting set of circumstances, like Darth Parkerus or Darth Spider Vader or something like that. Just imagine Spider-Man just wielding the Force or using the webbing to get a lightsaber. That'd be something. But yeah, the Venom Saga, easy. Question 6. Now that we have more info on the CGI live-action hybrid Sonic movie, what are your updated thoughts now compared to before? even at this stage, it's still too early to say. The fact that it's going to be like a buddy, a buddy road trip type of movie, where Sonic has to recapture, the rings. If it had been the emeralds, I could buy into that. But then again, as I had mentioned once before, there was a plot MacGuffin for the cancelled 32X game for Sonic Extreme, known as the Chaos Rings. So maybe that's an unintentional nod to it. And it's like I've said on a past episode of SKL, I'm one of the few people that's not getting bent out of shape over his design. I mean, yeah, it's not what we expected, but could have been worse. So I'm still waiting to see like a full-blown reveal, because it's very difficult when you have only a silhouette of a hedgehog, and I still do not know if he does the Fandango with thunderbolts of lightning, very, very frightening. And he's thinking like, what the hell? I'm imagining now, say, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and let's say Amy, all reenacting the Queen Bohemian Rhapsody music video, where you just see like Knuckles going, Mamma mia, mamma mia, mamma mia, let me go. That'd be so fun. In fact, anybody who's out there listening, find a way of having, all four of them. They could be the new version of Sonic Underground, not that tacky version that came out in '99. Have them reenact the Bohemian Rhapsody music video. That'd be something. And a bonus question from Firebird, obviously. Are you annoyed that we're seeing Christmas stuff even though, as of this comment, Halloween hasn't come and gone yet? Right, folks, just for a little context. Some of these questions came to me just before Halloween, so I'm a little bit behind. But I do think this is a relevant question. This is something that I've been observant for quite a few years. Whenever I go through shopping malls or even go onto Amazon or HMV, you see stuff advertised for Christmas, yet Halloween is just around the corner. I think we need to get into a mindset of where we're like, hey, worry about Christmas in late November. Let's get Halloween out of the way first. And apart from that, some of us like to watch Thriller on Halloween and not have to think about, Christmas music videos, saying, hey, I like to plan early for Christmas because friend of DCE once said, quote, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. It's true. If you don't have contingency plans in place, don't be surprised when you get egg on your face, or if you're in a circus, a pie in the face. But yeah, I do think a revision is needed in retail and most shops and what have you. Let's get Halloween out of the way first. Let's not jump the gun. So yeah, I am annoyed. And yeah, it is a little bit late and in some respects a little bit early, but it is a relevant question. Thank you very much for that. Folks, you know how to send me in questions. So I will see you next time. And let me know if you enjoyed a longer video, because I think this is the way to go forward. So I'll see you again in 2 weeks, and don't forget to ask again.